The grill is on, and this is a beautiful piece of flank steak, and we're going to make one of our family's favorite recipes from Cook's Country for flank steak with basil dressing. These are all the ingredients you'll need because we're also adding some small or B-size or these little trios potatoes to make a nice meal. So all you'll need today is a pound of flank steak, salt, pepper, olive oil, red wine vinegar, a little bit of sugar and honey, a lemon or lemon juice, a shallot or onion, a garlic clove, and fresh basil, or you could use dried if you'd like. Let's make this quick and delicious meal. First, place a few potatoes in a microwave safe dish. Pierce them with a fork, and we're going to place them in the microwave for about 4 minutes until they're just partially cooked before we skewer them and put them on the grill. So while the potatoes are in the microwave, we're going to prepare the meat. Really quick dry rub. 2 teaspoons of sugar, and about a half teaspoon salt and pepper. Just mix that up and pat into both sides of the meat. We'll cover this with a piece of plastic wrap, and you can put this in the refrigerator for 1 hour up to 24 hours. So if you want to do it the day ahead, you sure can. We can also put together this dressing that will be added to the meat after it's cooked. So we're going to take a 1/4 cup of chopped basil, 1 clove of garlic chopped, 1 shallot finely chopped. This is 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons red wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons lemon juice, 1 teaspoon honey, and about a half a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Want to add a little heat? Add a few red pepper flakes. Simply mix these in a bowl. Just going to combine those and set aside to have as the dressing for your meat. So here are our potatoes that were in the microwave, and they're just going to be soft enough to skewer. So we'll just take some olive oil, put it over top of the potatoes, some salt and pepper. If you have an all-purpose seasoning that you like to put on your potatoes, this would be great too. Little garlic, onion powder, whatever you like. Just kind of roll them around in the plate that you cooked them in, and then we'll just skewer them up. Ready for the grill. Okay, so I'm outside with my pellet grill here. But you could always use any grill, obviously, and you also need to know you could do this in the house on a cast iron skillet. It would work great as well. So we have our lovely flank steak that's been in the fridge for probably about 2 hours. That on. Got this grill on high heat. Just going to put the potatoes back here. And this flank steak should only cook to about 125 degrees. As I said, it's fairly thin. We don't want to overcook it, so the potatoes and the steak should be done at relatively the same time. We'll check back in a few minutes. Go ahead and take a look here. Steak's starting to get a little bit of blood at the top, which is always a good time to turn it over. You see that happening, so we'll give that a flip. It's delicious. Then we're going to go ahead and roll these potatoes over to the other side. And again, our potatoes have been partially cooked, so you know that won't take too long. And I threw on a few asparagus spears just to grill as well. All right. Shouldn't be much longer. Okay, it's probably been about another 5 minutes. I'd say a total of maybe 10 minutes on this meat. And you can sure see that it looks really great. Our potatoes are looking great. Asparagus looks just tense a little foil over it. Okay, so we brought this in. Got our potatoes here. Our asparagus. Let's set those to the side. You can see this beautiful piece of flank steak. Just gonna cut this on the bias. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? Just the right doneness. Okay, so we've placed some on this plate. And remember the wonderful dressing? Just put some of that over the top. Give it a taste. Oh, it's a real summer treat. Give this one a try.